Today, I'm back with another physical media deal video for you all. Today, I'm really letting you all know the hottest physical media deals going on right now on Amazon for 4Ks and Blu-rays. That way you can save yourself a little bit of money and lock in these deals now. So let's go through this list, starting with our number one item. We got the Columbia Classics Volume 3 set. You can pre-order this one and save 34% off right now. So you can get this one locked in for the pre-order price of $108.87. Now, I already pre-ordered this set myself, even though it's a complete blind buy for me, but I haven't seen any of these movies that go along in this set. You're gonna get It Happened One Night, From Here to Eternity, To Sir with Love, The Last Picture Show, Annie, and As Good as It Gets. Now, I haven't seen these movies, so once again, complete blind buy for me, but I was so impressed with the other Columbia Classic sets. You know what? I'm going to take the chance on it, and being able to lock in that 34% off guaranteed price at the $108.87, you know what? I'm totally okay with that. So if you love the classic movies, you may want to jump on this deal now. All right, next up, we're going to have Evil Dead, the new one that just came out from Scream Factory. This one's already discounted just a little bit at 30%. So you can save 30% off, get this one at $25.89. Now that's not too much of a discount, but it saves you a couple bucks there. So hey, savings are savings. But to me, I did a full unboxing and review of this title, and I still think that price may be just a little bit too high. I would love to see it get to that $20 range or under. Now, it's a Scream Factory title, so that's not likely to happen, but it could. Who knows? It's an awesome movie. The only problem is you're not getting anything new with it. No new special features, no Dolby Atmos track. It's kind of a lackluster Scream Factory release, unfortunately, but it's a very good remake, one of the best horror remakes out there. So it's a good movie. If you want it in your collection, hey, now you get to save a couple bucks. All right, moving on. We got Halloween Kills for spooky season. Yes, the extended edition 4K here. You get the Blu-ray, you get the digital, and this one's at $15.59. Now that's a really good price for that movie, and I like that movie more than most people. I know a lot of people really don't like that one at all. I actually enjoyed it for what it was. I think they got the Michael Myers character mostly right, and it was totally a brutal movie. So you know what? I thought it was a decent sequel. Not perfect. Definitely some obvious flaws there. Totally get it. Not the best Halloween movie. I understand, but I still thought it was pretty good. At least I enjoyed my time with it. But at $15.59 for spooky season, for Halloween being almost here, if you haven't added it to the collection and you want to get all the Halloween movies, may be the time to do so. All right, next, let's get into another good spooky season movie. And this is going to be The Cabin in the Woods on 4K at $13.74. Now, this one has kind of been around this price for quite some time, under that, $15 under range. But I got to mention it because it is spooky season, and this is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Cabin in the Woods, it's a great movie. It's kind of like a satire, or I don't want to say a spoof, but it pokes fun at other horror movies, just the horror genre in general. There's some fun twist in there. It's a very enjoyable movie, so you get some comedic elements in it as well, but it's still a pretty solid horror title. So yeah, that's a really good price. Cabin in the Woods at $13.74. It's been that price before, but hey, if you haven't picked it up yet, still a great title to get. Yeah, you could go with a Stillbook version of it if you want to, order from Best Buy. But if you just care about the movie, you can get it at a cheaper price. And who knows, maybe you'll still get the slipcover. Maybe you won't. I know when I ordered it super late, it still came with a slipcover. So that was pretty cool. All right, next we got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood Stillbook. This is the re-release of Stillbooks, I believe from, I think it was Sony. Re-releasing a whole bunch of 4K Stillbooks again, so just reissuing them. And this one is a limited time deal. It's at $24.49, so you get to save, a few bucks there, which is pretty cool. But it's a really good movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's my favorite Quentin Tarantino film. If I didn't already have the Blu-ray in the collection, I would definitely be getting this 4K Stillbook, because the Stillbook actually looks really nice. And if you're a fan of it, you missed out on the Stillbook, hey, well now here's your opportunity to pick it up for, a little bit of a discount there with this limited time deal. Next, another good movie for spooky season. We got Nightmare Alley. This one's on 4K, and you can save 49% off with this one, so almost 50% at $17.99. So that's a really good, solid deal for Nightmare Alley. Now, I enjoyed the movie overall. I think I liked the first half way better than the second half, though, so it does kind of change up midway through. But, you know, it's still an enjoyable movie. It's a well-made film directed by Guillermo del Toro. I mean, he just always does a fabulous job. So, you know what? I think it's a pretty solid movie. And at that price, being almost 50% off at $17.99, if you've never seen this movie yet, you're a physical media collector, it might be worth it just for that. Now, who knows? Maybe we'll get discounted more in the future, but that is a pretty good deal right now. All right, next we got DC League of Super Pets that's coming out this week, and you can already save 40% off on it at $29.96. Now, I did not pre-order this one. I was so close. It was added into the cart. I was ready to go, but then I decided, you know what? This movie is not worth about $30. So even though it's 40% off, that is still way too high of a price for me. It needs to get discounted like 60% off, you know, get to at least 25 or under range. You know, $20 would be perfect for a movie like this. That's what I think it's worth, even though I had a fun time with this animated movie. But I'm a big superhero collector, comic book collector for movies, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pick it up anyway at some point, but I'm probably gonna wait for just a Prime deal day. I think it's going to get discounted a little bit more in the future. But that's DC League of Super Pets. If you want to already get it right when it's new and fresh to physical media, you can already save a little bit of money on it. All right, next we got another good movie for spooky season that did not come out too long ago, and that's going to be The Invitation on Blu-ray. This one you can save 43% off, so it's getting close to that 50% mark, and this one's at $19.96. Now, if you're a big vampire fan, you might want to get this movie. I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was great. You know, I think I gave it a slightly positive reaction overall because I did like how the movie ended. It did start kind of slow, but you know what? It picks up. And if you're a big vampires fan for spooky season, you might want to eventually watch The Invitation. So maybe the time to add it in for that price. All right, next, another great movie for fall is going to be Fall. Yes, and this one is at $21.99, so you can save 45% off. Once again, getting close to that 50% off mark. $21.99 Blu-ray for this movie. I think is a decent deal because this movie just recently came out. I remember seeing it in the theaters. It was actually pretty intense and suspenseful and more thrilling than I thought it was going to be. I actually did enjoy it by the end of it, so I can recommend checking out Fall if you like that kind of suspense thriller genre. And at that price, almost being 50% off the $21.99 price, it's not a bad deal. I would like maybe to see it get a few more bucks cheaper, and I'm sure that one will drop, you know, eventually. So it just depends when you want to get it, but it's a great movie for fall because of the title, of course. All right, next, another good movie for fall is going to be Remember the Titans on Blu-ray. This one you can save 60% off, so over 50% savings. Yes, this might be the deal of the day just because, you know, it's the highest discount here. It's at $3.99, which, I mean, that's so cheap for a really good movie. You know what? Blu-ray high definition quality still of Remember the Titans. I mean, Remember the Titans is a really good sports movie, football, very inspirational. This is one of my favorite sports movies of all time. So I'm pretty tempted by this deal just because it's such a cheap pickup. I mean, why not? And it's perfect for the fall season with all of football going on right now. Why not add that one to the collection at this point? But that was the last of the best deals, the top 10 deals I found so far on Amazon this week. Let me know in the comments below, do any of these deals get you excited? Do you care about any of these movies? Are you going to be picking up any of these titles at any point in the future? Or was there a deal I totally missed out on that's on Amazon that you want to let everybody know about? Go ahead and share that down below, and then that way the community can save all this money and enjoy collecting physical media. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
We're gonna get you, not another piece.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.